Alright, so jumping straight into one of the first things that you need to make sure that you do when it comes to starting your own blog website, which is that you need to research. And when I say research, this means so many different things. For example, you need to first and foremost understand what a blog even is. And the reason why I'm saying this is because so many people out there think they understand what it is, but if you don't do the right research and you don't spend time to fully educate yourself on exactly what a blog is and how you can make money from it, then you're automatically going to put yourself at a disadvantage. So let me quickly break down exactly what a blog is for any beginner out there that's never come across it before. Blogging is simply where you're going to create a website with the intention of posting written articles on it on a consistent basis. And the goal with those articles is to, number one, make sure that they're informative. Number two, make sure that they're compelling, people enjoy reading them. And number three, also making sure that you've implemented various different monetization strategies so that you're going to be able to generate revenues and profits from your website. And there's 4 different ways that you can make money from a blog website. First one being affiliate marketing. This is simply where you're going to put various different affiliate links within your articles, and when someone clicks on one of those links, you're going to be able to generate a commission from the company that you're promoting. This is probably one of the easiest ways that you can get started with your blog website to get you to the goal of being able to make $100 per day. The second way that you're going to be able to monetize your blog is by selling your own product or service. So this could either be a physical product or a digital product, for example, a course, some sort of membership, it could be anything really, but you're going to be able to sell your own products, your own services on your blog website if you're able to build up traffic and attract the right type of customer. And the third way that you're going to be able to make money with your blog website is with sponsored posts. So the way that this works is that once you're able to get your daily visitors to around 100, maybe 200 people every single day, which is not that hard to do, you're going to be in a position where you can now start contacting companies, show them the back end of your website and prove to them that you're getting a certain amount of traffic on a consistent basis. And they're going to be more than happy to pay you for you to write articles about them. This could definitely be one of the most lucrative ways for you to make money from your blog website. It's just a case of making sure that you're going after a high paying category and you're also building partnerships with the right type of companies. And one of the final ways that I'm going to discuss in this video that you can monetize a blog is with AdSense. And if you don't know what AdSense is, it's simply those banners that you see at the top of a website, maybe at the side of a website, maybe at the bottom. And whenever a visitor on your website scrolls past one of those banners and sometimes clicks into it, you're going to be able to make a portion of the ad revenue that the advertiser paid to Google. But whatever monetization strategy you decide to go with, whatever type of blog you decide to build, you just need to make sure that step one, you spend time to do research. And once you have figured out what type of blogger you're trying to be and what type of website you're trying to build, the next step after that is to get a domain. And for those of you that don't know what a domain is, it's simply followed by your domain.com. This is necessary for every single blogger to have so that people can find their website in the first place. But it's very important that when it does come time for you to get your domain, you make sure that you get one that relates to the type of niche or the type of category that your website is centered around. Now, the place that I normally go to when it comes to buying all of my domains is GoDaddy. Main reason for this is that I've been using them now for the past 8 or 10 years and I've rarely ever had an issue with them. Customer service is good, so that's the reason why I'm advising you guys to use them, and you're going to be able to find a domain for really cheap. Now, when it comes to you deciding on what domain to choose, as I already said, you need to make sure that you pick one that relates to the type of blog that you're trying to build. Like, for example, if we just jump onto Google and take a look at one of the domains for one of my blogs, which is successwithbusiness.com, I'm sure straight away you already know exactly what this blog is going to be about just based on the domain alone. It's obviously going to produce content and articles about how people can have success with their business. And this is something that you need to make sure that you're aware of when you first get started. You need to make sure that you pick a domain that relates to what you're talking about and you're also happy to use it for the foreseeable future. Because once you start building out your website, you start getting traffic, you start getting revenue from your website, you're not going to be able to change your domain easily, and it's not even going to be something you're going to think about. So make sure that from day one, you pick the right domain, you get it from the right place, and you make sure that it relates to the type of topics that your website is going to be centered around. And moving on to the third thing that you need to do once you have found an available domain that you're happy with, which is to get hosting. The platform that I recommend most beginners to use is WordPress. Not just beginners, I believe that this is the best platform to use when it comes to building a blog website. But even though WordPress is free to use, you are going to need to get hosting that you're going to pay for either every month or every year. And for those of you that don't really understand what hosting is, I'm going to try and explain it in the simplest way possible because it confused me as well when I first got started. Hosting is simply the thing that you need to essentially power your website. So even though, as I already said, WordPress is free and that's what you're going to use when it comes to posting your blog articles, and you're also going to use it when it comes to designing your website, as well as some other things that you're going to need to do within your WordPress account on a day-to-day basis, you're still going to need hosting, which again powers your website and allows it to even exist in the first place. All right, guys, so we're on the fourth step now, which is that you now need to figure out how you're going to design your website. And there's so much advice that I can give regarding this, but one of the main things that I would do is try and find a site that you're inspired by, a successful blogging website, and somewhat replicate the way that they've structured things. Now, of course, you don't want to copy them outright, but you just want to see exactly how they've done things. For example, how they've designed their logo, how they've put various different elements on their homepage, what color scheme have they used, and then from there you're going to be able to get an idea of which theme you can now apply to your website so that you can start building it out in the best way possible to achieve the best results as possible. And the good thing about using something like WordPress is that there's so many different themes available and you're going to be able to select any one of them. Of course, there's free ones and there's paid ones, but a lot of the free ones are very, very good. And once you do select which one you want, you're going to be able to simply tailor it to the needs of your own website. And I've recently been planning on releasing a video where I'm going to show you step by step everything you need to know when it comes to starting, designing, and building out your website. So if you want me to start working on that video and you also want me to release it as soon as possible, then put in the comments down below, do the blog video, and I'll get onto that ASAP. All right, so moving on to one of the final things that I'm going to speak about in this video to give yourself the best chance to get to the point of making over $100 per day in profit with a blog website is to obviously start writing articles. Now, if you don't have any articles on your website, then you're not going to be able to rank on Google. And if you don't rank on Google, then you're not going to get traffic. And without traffic, then you're not going to be able to make any money. So the key to a blog website is to obviously start publishing articles as consistently as possible. And just taking a look at my blog website, successwithbusiness.com, as you can see, I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. Every couple days, maybe 4 or 5 times a week, I'm releasing a brand new article. But if we take a look at this one over here, which is dropshipping trends to watch out for in 2023, this is what this article looks like right here when someone is looking at it. But if I jump onto the back end of my WordPress website, there's some key things that I want to show you. I've been able to get various different articles ranked on Google and get a lot of traffic to my website by simply using a simple plugin, which is this one right here, which is called Yoast SEO. As you can see with this particular article, it's saying that the readability analysis is good, as well as the SEO analysis. And the reason why this is important for you to do with every single article that you're writing is because you want to make sure that the readability is good, which means that people are able to understand what you're trying to say, the grammar is good, the punctuation is good, and the sentence structure is also good as well. And the main point that I'm trying to make with all of this is that you don't want to just write any articles and start publishing a bunch of nonsense. You want to make sure that you're calculated, that you're strategic with what you're writing, making sure that people are actually searching for those specific keywords, and also making sure that you're structuring your blog article in the best way possible, making sure that you're using the right amount of images, and you're also using the right amount of words when it comes to Google's recommendations, which is around 1,000 words, maybe up to around 2,000 words per every single article. Now, if you've enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe as well and hit the bell notification. And if you want to sign up for my completely free email newsletter where twice a week, I'm going to send you an email to help you when it comes to starting your online business, whether it's an email about starting a blog, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, selling on Amazon, whatever the case is, you're going to receive an email from myself at least twice a week to help you on your money making journey. So if you want to sign up for that, make sure that you click the first link in the description down below. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I broke down some other tips that you need to know when it comes to starting a blog website, then make sure you click the link right there. Make sure you check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out so many people and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.